Hello, what's up, y'all? Hey, this your boy Omson the Real. Hey, what's going on, guys? Well, I pray and hope that this video reaches you in the best of health, in the best of mind, and of course in the best of spirit. Well, in this video tonight, I want to speak about this about a controversial law that the Italian Parliament has recently voted. A law that concerns refugees and asylum seekers and a particular refugee status in Italy, or a particular permit of stay in Italy that's called special protection. In Italian language, Protezione Speciale. This special protection is usually given to refugees and asylum seekers whose refugee status, or who do not qualify for refugee status and do not qualify for subsidiary protection. So these people will be granted the special protection. You understand? This means that they don't qualify for refugee status, they don't qualify for subsidiary protection. But however, there are reasons there are reasons of a fear for them facing some form of persecution in the event they get deported back to their country of origin. So for this reason, the Italian government grants to this group of people what they call in Italian Protezione Speciale, and in English language, special protection. So recently, the Italian government has voted this, or rather green-lighted this controversial decree, which to them is designed to crack down on irregular migration. For example, there are people outside of Europe or outside of Italy, in Africa or in Asia or in the Middle East, you understand, who hopes to come to Italy in illegal ways, you understand, and when they come to Italy, so they can be granted some kind of a permit of stay in Italy, which can allow them to work in Italy, to work and live in Italy legally. So according to the Italian government, this special protection encourages migrants and refugees who live outside of Europe or outside Italy to come to Italy with the hope of attaining this special protection, which then allows them to live and work in Italy. So the Italian Parliament kind of voted a controversial law in the past days, in the recent past. They voted this law not against the special protection, and not to ban the special protection or to completely stop the special protection, but the decree they have recently voted reduces the effects, you understand, or reduces some elements from the special protection. So here is the article. We are going to read it together, and then you can understand better what exactly it is about, and its effect on the special protection, or the holders of the special protection, which is a negative effect, of course, because this decree takes from them the right to work. They will be holding the special protection, but then they will not have the right to work with it. They cannot use it as a work permit. You understand? So here is the article. We read it together, and some point we can stop there and explain it a little bit to you guys, so that you can understand what exactly it is about. Here we go. Italy's parliament recently green-lighted a controversial decree to crack down on irregular migration, known as the Cutro Decreto. In English language, the Cutro Decree. The Cutro Decree refers to the southern town in Calabria, where more than 90 people died in a shipwreck last February. You understand? According to the Italian Parliament, the decree that I have just talked about, the law that I have just talked about, is what inspired this law is a shipwreck, or a ship that sank on the shores of Calabria, and in which 90 people have lost their lives. You understand? For them, the lawmakers believe that these people came illegally to Italy. You understand? If they had come in airplane, they wouldn't have lost their lives. You understand? So this, according to them, the people who have, green lighted this law, according to them, this law is inspired, or this particular decree is inspired by the shipwreck that took place last February, a ship that had an accident last February, and in which 90 migrants have lost their lives. The legislation severely limits special protection status Italian authorities can grant to migrants who do not qualify for asylum. So, like I was explaining to you guys, this new decree that I have said is green lighted or voted by the Italian Parliament. This limits the special protections, like the benefits that was coming with the benefits that were coming with the special protection. With the special protection, this particular decree limits. You understand? This limits the benefits that were coming with it, like having right to work, going to school, etc., etc. You understand? So this new decree that they have voted limits the benefits of the special protection. Italy has recorded more than 42,000 irregular arrivals since the beginning of 2023, almost 4 times as many as in the same period last year. And the Italian government claims the special protection incentivizes migrants to start dangerous trips to the country. You see, the Italian government is still kind of using the overflow of migrants to Italy this year as a motive for them to vote this decree. You understand? Because what they are saying here is that just in 2023, just in the middle of 2023, like from January to July or January to June, Italy has received like 42,000 irregular arrivals, migrants who come through sea or who come through land, but who come through land, but who don't have visas. You understand? Who came to Italy irregularly or who came to Italy illegally. You understand? They said half of this year alone, from January to June, around 42,000 irregular migrants have entered Italy. You understand? Almost 4 times as many as in the same period last year. You understand? They said 42,000 that has arrived in Italy in the middle of this year alone is more than is 4 times more than the whole of 2022. Is more than all the arrivals of migrants in 2022. And the Italian government believes that this special protection that they give migrants in Italy, even migrants who don't qualify for refugee status, they don't qualify for subsidiary protection, who are somehow granted or qualified for this special protection. According to the Italian government, they believe that this special protection that they give to people could be one of the major reasons or one of the main reasons the migrants take this dangerous route to come to Italy, because they believe when they come to Italy, Italy will grant them a form of a permit of stay. Italy will grant them a form of permit of stay, which then allows them to work here in Italy. You see, special protection creates attractive conditions for immigrants, and we will eliminate it, said Nicola Molteni of the right-wing League Party. So, one Italian politician who is from the Italian right-wing party and who goes by the name of Nicola Molteni, he said this special protection creates some kind of attractive conditions for the migrants. This special protection kind of creates into the migrants the desire to come to Italy, or the wish to come to Italy, because they know that if they come to Italy, they will either be granted refugee status or subsidiary protection, or if they don't get none of the two, they will be granted special protection. So according to Nicola Molteni, who is a member of the Italian right wing, these are some of the reasons they have created this decree, or they have voted this decree in order to limit the special protection, the special protections benefits, you understand, so that migrants will lose the desire or the hope in Italy's migration, because they will say to themselves, even if I come to Italy, there is no special protection, so there is no need to come to Italy. Or even if I come to Italy and get the special protection, I will not be allowed to work. You understand? I can have special protection in Italy, but then I will not be allowed to work. You see? So according to Nicola Molteni, for this reason, they have decided to kind of limit the advantages or the profits of the special protection. And then Agriculture Minister Francesco Lollobrigida from Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's far-right Brothers of Italy party recently sparked controversy, warning against the ethnic replacement of Italians by migrants, a notion widely regarded as racist. So Italy's Agriculture Minister Francesco Lollobrigida, who is from Italy's current Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni's far-right Brothers of Italy party, he recently sparked controversy when he made claims that the way migrants, outsiders are flowing into Italy, he said there might be a plan to change Italy's ethnicity, to change Italy's originality, and replace Italy with migrants, similar to the claims that were made by Tunisia's President Said Kais about the sub-Saharan migrants that live in Tunisia. He also had said just a few months ago that the black Africans who are flowing into Tunisia is a strategy that's designed to change Tunisia's originality, the Arabs, into black Africans. You understand, which turned many Tunisians against the Africans. So one of these Italy's current Agriculture Minister Francesco Lollobrigida said similar thing. He was criticized for it. They claimed it was racist on his part to say that migrants are designed to change Italy's ethnicity from Italians to migrants. And so before the decree, people offered special protection. This part right here is very important because this will say, this part I'm about to read right now, this speaks about the limitations of the special protection. So before the decree that they have voted, before the decree, people offered special protection status could live in Italy for 2 years, renew their residence permit, and convert it into a working permit. It was granted to asylum seekers who risked being persecuted in their country of origin, those fleeing war and natural disaster, as well as those with family ties or high levels of economic integration in Italy. They said before this decree, before the decree that I have said, they voted, and which I am here to talk about you guys, or to share with you guys. Before this decree was voted, the asylum seekers in Italy who were granted this special protection, the asylum seekers could live in Italy for 2 years, and every 2 years they could renew this special protection, and once they renew it, they could then turn it into a working permit. You understand, which would open the way for them to even convert it into a 10 years document. You understand. But they said now this because of this new decree, the special protection status can no longer be used to work. You can be granted special protection and be allowed to work in Italy, but then you cannot work with it. You can only live in Italy, but you cannot work with this special protection. And this is caused by the new law that they have voted, which is designed to limit the profits or the advantages or the benefits of the special protection. Now, all that has changed. While special protection So while the special protection remains available for those at risk of torture, inhuman treatment, or systemic rights violations in their home nations or in their home country, the new law narrows access by scrapping criteria based on family links of economic integration. You see, for example, if a person is not at a terrible risk in their home country, but in the meantime has started a family or have children in Italy, the commission assessing residency status will not take this into account, explains Paolo De Stefani, a professor in international law at the University of Padua. A professor by the name of Paolo De Stefani, who is a professor at the University of Padua. Paolo De Stefani said, if a person is not at a terrible risk in their home country, but in the meantime has started a family or had children in Italy, the commission assessing residency status will not take this into account. So it is like if, for example, in Italy you have started a family in Italy. For example, you got married, or let's say you have children with a woman in Italy, you understand. Or even if the woman is not Italian, doesn't even hold a permit of stay in Italy, but you have a child with a woman or children with a woman in Italy, then the new law will not be applied to you. You can still be working with your protection, with your special protection, or you can still change your special protection into working permit. You understand? In case you have children in Italy, or you have started a family, maybe you get married with a woman in Italy, or you have children in Italy. You understand? According to Paolo De Stefani, a professor in international law at the University of Padua, people fleeing natural disasters or seeking treatment for severe medical conditions will also see their access to special protection restricted. Most importantly, however, it will not be possible for them to convert it into a work permit. So if, for example, a person is suffering from a bad disease, or the person is fleeing natural disaster, earthquake or something like that happened in his home country, you understand, and that caused him to flee his home country to seek asylum in Italy, these people will still be granted the special protection. You understand? It says, but however, it will not be possible for them to convert it into a work permit. But another thing about this new law or this new decree that I think is worth sharing with you guys, especially with women, is that any woman that's fleeing forced marriage back in their home country, you understand, if you come to Italy, you will be granted this special protection. You understand? If you believe that your family is forcing you to get married with a guy, or with a particular person that you don't wish to get married to, if you come to Italy with your proofs, of course, if in your interview they will ask you different questions regarding forced marriage, how it happened, when it happened, your proofs, you understand. If you have some proofs, you come to Italy, no matter what, you will have this special protection. You can work with it, you can do everything with it. You understand? You understand? So that's it, guys. I just came across this this new Italian law regarding the special protection status that Italy was granting to asylum seekers who did not qualify for refugee status and did not qualify for subsidiary protection. So I came across it and I decided to make this video about it and share with you guys. You know, like I have always said to you guys, my YouTube channel isn't for any particular thing. My YouTube channel is for anything that I come across and I find it to be interesting. I find it to be worth me sitting and talking about it. I will see it, I will make a video about it, and I will share with you guys. And like I always tell you guys, please remember to always subscribe to my YouTube channel. Remember to share my video with your friend on your social media platforms. Remember to like, remember to drop comments and let me know what you want me to talk about. You understand? If there's any place in Italy where I am right now that you want to have any information about, you let me know. You understand? I will be pleased to visit that area and gather for you the information that you are seeking about that particular place. So until next time, see you again. Peace out.